Today we are unboxing Auto-K seat covers. It's included hog ring, 2 armrests, and 2 complete seat skins, top and bottom, because this is gonna go great. We'll start with the smallest thing, the hog rings. These are not upholstery hog rings. They're not. These are way too large. Unboxing the armrests, they are unmistakably vinyl. There's not an ounce of leather to this. Vinyl. Vinyl. We have the front seat skins. Does include kind of instructions. Can't tell exactly what that one is. I think it's an F-150, but this is a Chevy. This isn't even a Super Duty. So they fold your stuff so it's nice and creased. And it's my first time seeing it, so let's check it out. There is almost no grain to this leather, which is not standard, not correct. The carpet on the backside isn't carpet, it's just like backing material. These plastic clips are not the right size. These are not the right spec. These two are hardly in the right location and not the right size either. But let's move on to the lean back, because this is where the true skill of upholstery really shows. This side and this side are symmetrical in this seat skin. This is not true in real life. The outside and the inside are supposed to be 2 different sizes completely. You should be able to visually look at these things and differentiate left from right very, very easily. The last of the bottoms, we are greeted with much of the same. Poorly packaged, undoubtedly permanently dented in many spaces. Not carpet, not leather, not even good vinyl. I don't know what to say about these, besides the fact that I'm absolutely shocked that they exist. This material is so thin, it's incredibly easy to work with because of how it lacks any sort of structural integrity whatsoever. The color match for these seat skins is all right. I've seen better, I've seen worse. Overall, 8 out of 10. If your seat's dirty, you probably won't care as much. But if you got a nice clean interior and you're looking for a perfect match, that ain't it. So this is the aftermarket foam that came with this kit. Overall, I mean, it looks to be right. Looks to be the same sizes that it needs to be, and pretty okay. I can't say too much negative about it in terms of shape, but in terms of foam density, this ain't it. This is a toy. This is the cheap aftermarket foam. Hard to do 1-to-1, but here is a vintage factory foam from 2007. It is much, much harder to compress. It is a much more dense foam. To the cheap foam, once again, this really does feel like a child's toy when compared to factory stuff. I spent probably the last 20 minutes here getting these all flattened out. They're close. So trying to move on to the upholstery side. So as a professional who's been doing this for 15 years, these things were brand new when I started. If I'm going to give you is, you're going to cut holes about 1/4 inch away, and they're going to be about 1 inch long. And those are going to go at these points. Now, normal factory foam or foam you buy from aftermarket manufacturers such as Durafoam come with markings for these, but this is cheap, so we're going to mark it ourselves. Oh, and then you notice a very interesting problem. The listing is not long enough to even grab all of the hog rings of the foam that they sent. But this doesn't reach. We have the same problem here. This back one does not reach. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to mark where I'm going to cut, and then I'm going to go off camera, cut these holes, and I will be back in a minute. Oh, these are a little short. So we're going to have to be real careful with these holes. Instead of being an inch long, we can only make these about a half inch. Same thing with this. This listing. This listing's right up against the edge here. So we barely have any playroom, and that playroom is what allows the seat to get settled and look good. We can't even hit that one. That one's shot. Moving backwards. Can't hit that one. That one's shot. We got one here, and we can barely touch this one. So this is not going well. The holes for the upholstery are now cut, and now it's time to fasten the upholstery to the foam. This is done with something called a hog ring. Hog ring goes into a set of hog ring pliers, and you squeeze it loosely closed. You don't crank it, you squeeze it loosely closed. Now, the manufacturers were kind enough to not supply these. The manufacturers of this kit supplied these. These are not hog rings or upholstery. They don't really fit that well, and that's their goal. That's what they want to do. These are a mess. I have never seen anything this bad for upholstery. Now all the hog rings are done. I'll fold this over. Put some tension on it as you fold it over to try and get it as tight as you possibly can. And there you go. Now once this is clipped into the seat pan, it will undoubtedly look very bad as well. So, here's your finished product. It is sloppy as all hell right here. You can see there's some support here. There's extra space. These are going to wear out incredibly early because of how bad this is. The material's bad. The backing material to that material is bad. When it comes to seat covers, you get what you pay for. Now the seat bottom here, this is the easy part of this job. This is the part that looks good day one when you do it. Minutes after doing it. This normally looks pretty damn good. This, I don't know what this is. But you couldn't pay me to sell this product.